Welcome to a journey through the glorious history of ancient Egypt. I am Thutmose, a great general of this land. Join me as we travel back in time to explore the 5 main periods that shaped this magnificent civilization. We will start from the earliest days when the first pharaohs united the land and moved through the golden ages of art, architecture, and epic battles. Get ready for an unforgettable journey. Early dynastic period. Around 3100 BCE, Egypt entered the early dynastic period. This was when the first pharaohs, like Narmer, united Upper and Lower Egypt. Narmer, the founder of the first dynasty, created a powerful and unified kingdom. The first grand constructions, such as the royal tombs at Abydos, laid the foundation for a brilliant empire. Religious festivals, rituals, and royal authority began to take shape and develop during this period. The initial achievements in art and architecture started to appear, with paintings and sculptures depicting gods and pharaohs. Egyptians also began developing their writing system, hieroglyphics, and administrative systems to manage the vast land. The earliest inscriptions and texts recorded important historical events and mythological stories. This was the period of beginnings, where everything started to germinate and grow. The first efforts in building public works and irrigation systems helped agriculture thrive, bringing prosperity to the kingdom. The Old Kingdom was the golden age of art and architecture. The great pyramids, like the Pyramid of Giza, built under Pharaoh Khufu, and the colossal Sphinx came into existence. These are eternal symbols of the grandeur and power of the pharaohs. The pyramids were the final resting places of the pharaohs and were seen as a bridge between them and the gods. These structures are not just architectural wonders, but also demonstrate the strength and skill of the ancient Egyptians. It wasn't just the pharaohs. The lives of the Egyptian people also flourished. Large cities were built, agriculture thrived with a complex irrigation system along the Nile, and crafts such as stone carving, pottery, and weaving blossomed. This was a period of remarkable development in all fields. Busy markets, well-built houses, and public works such as canals and dams reflected a developed and prosperous society. Middle Kingdom. Around 2055 BCE, Egypt entered the Middle Kingdom. This was a period of cultural renaissance and development. Pharaoh Mentuhotep II, after a period of chaos and fragmentation, reunified the country, bringing peace and prosperity. This period saw the expansion of Egyptian territory and influence into Nubia and the Near East. Political and economic stability provided the conditions for art and culture to flourish. The pharaohs of this period were not just wise leaders, but also brave warriors. They conducted many military campaigns to protect and expand the territory. Art and culture reached new heights with outstanding sculptures and literature. Mythological and religious stories were recorded, creating a rich cultural heritage. Structures like the Temple of Karnak began to be built, marking significant advances in religious architecture and art. The New Kingdom was a time of great battles and territorial expansion. This was the era of legendary pharaohs like Ramses II, Hatshepsut, and Tutankhamun. Ramses II, known as Ramses the Great, led the Egyptian army in battles and achieved victories in iconic battles, like the Battle of Kadesh. The grand spectacle of tens of thousands of warriors under the Egyptian banner left an indelible mark on everyone's memory. These victories not only confirmed military power, but also solidified Egypt's position on the international stage. During this period, art and architecture reached new heights. Grand temples like Karnak and Luxor were built to honor the gods and pharaohs. The pharaohs were not only excellent military leaders, but also patrons of art and culture. They left us a rich and diverse cultural and artistic heritage. The royal tombs in the Valley of the Kings, with their vivid and detailed wall paintings, demonstrate the sophistication and creativity of the ancient Egyptians. The late period was a time of great upheaval. The country faced invasions from foreign powers and internal challenges. The Assyrians, Persians, and finally the Greeks successively invaded and ruled Egypt. Despite the difficulties, the spirit of the Egyptian people never wavered. We fought to the end to protect our civilization. The wars against foreign invaders and efforts to regain independence showcased the resilience and determination of the Egyptians. The last pharaohs, like Nectanebo II, tried to defend the country against invasions, but ultimately, Egypt became part of the Roman Empire in 30 BCE. Though it lost its independence, the heritage and spirit of ancient Egypt have always lived on in the hearts of its people. The grand monuments and stories of heroic pharaohs will always be remembered and celebrated. As we leave the ancient past behind, let us consider the journey Egypt has undertaken since the end of these 5 illustrious periods. After becoming part of the Roman Empire, Egypt continued to be a significant cultural and economic hub. The rise of Christianity brought new dimensions to its religious landscape, and the Arab conquest in the 7th century CE introduced Islam, which remains the dominant faith to this day. Today, Egypt is a vibrant nation where ancient traditions coexist with modern innovations. The education system and universities produce scholars and professionals who contribute globally. Tourism continues to be a vital sector, attracting millions of visitors eager to experience the wonders of the pyramids, the mystique of the Nile, and the warmth of Egyptian hospitality. Cultural events and festivals celebrate Egypt's diverse heritage, from pharaonic to Coptic and Islamic influences. The arts, including music, dance, and film, thrive in contemporary Egypt, ensuring that the country's creative spirit remains as dynamic as ever. Through every transformation, Egypt's identity, deeply rooted in its history and culture, has continued to shine. As we reflect on Egypt's journey from the grandeur of its ancient civilization to its vibrant present, we see a nation that has endured and evolved through millennia. The story of Egypt is a testament to the enduring power of human spirit and resilience. May this legacy continue to inspire future generations to honor their heritage while forging new paths forward. I, Thutmose, am proud to have shared this journey with you. Let us celebrate Egypt, past, present, and future,